will Pacquiao corner Mayweather?
That's going to be the biggest thing that they will have to address kasi Mayweather is really one of the best defensive fighters in his era, and the only way you can really break down the defensive fighters is if you can keep pushing him against the ropes and then use your ability to pressure. Kasi yung strength ni Manny Pacquiao, if he can pin Mayweather to a corner, if he can cut the spaces where Mayweather can clinch or escape from, di ba? He can use his volume. His weapon is really his volume punching, tapos yung speed and power pa combination, his ability to hit from all angles. But again, it will all be dependent. He can keep Mayweather in front of him. So really cutting up ring space will really play a big part of this. He has to be able to make sure that not a lot of side movements to stop Mayweather from moving freely sa ring, and he has to really push him to either to a corner or against the ropes where he can turn it into really a toe-to-toe battle.
Does Pacquiao have that kind of to corner Mayweather?
Pacquiao has their speed, He can always do what he wants inside the ring. Pwede siyang mag-lateral movements. Yun ang advantage ni Pacquiao, probably. But the biggest thing is, if you want to corner Mayweather, he uses his left side a lot. According to one writer, boxing writer, if Mayweather is using his left side a lot, you go to his right. Pagdating mo sa right, ma-awkward na yung kaliwa niya. Kailangan pumunta siya dito. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. Sabi nga ni Francis, if you can corner him sa ropes, doon ka pumunta sa kanan. If you're facing Mayweather, punta sa kaliwa. Punta sa kaliwa. That way, kahit nandun yung right niya, nawawala yung comfort zone niya dun sa left side niya. Yun lang yung comfort. If you can corner him, go to his left side, and then push him to the ropes, bahala na. Sabi nga ni Francis, is a volume fighter. Madalas ang sumutok isa kay Mayweather. Probably can use that as an edge. Ang concern ko lang dyan is, Pacquiao used to throw 14, at least 14 punches kung nako-corner niya yung opponent. After Marquez, you notice that against Rios, against mga 8 na lang nabawasan. Only because he wanted to protect himself as well. Ayaw niya na pagkasuntok siya, open naman siya. Like what happened in Marquez. So, yes, he can corner him. And according to that, yung boxing strategies na yun, he used to be a former trainer as well. He used to train Bobby Chacon. I forgot the name, but ganun yung style na gusto niyang gawin ni Pacquiao against Mayweather. Put him out of his comfort zone. Yung ganun comfort zone niya ni Mayweather.
Does Pacquiao have the goods to do this?
Actually, yun nga, dahil si Pacquiao maraming lateral movements. He can, hindi lang sa kaliwa siya pwedeng i-push against the rope, pwede rin sa kanan. The bottom line is, hindi naman mahirap patrasin si Mayweather against the rope or into a corner. His past few opponents have not been able to do that. Si Ortiz got him to a corner, binugbog siya bago nanggigil at sinetbat siya. That's the reason for his downfall. Pag-headbutt niya, he got the one point deductor, tried to apologize. Pag-apologize niya,
binigyan.
And knocked out. Anyway, against Maidana also, ganon din nangyari sa kanya, and very close yung decision. In fact, Maidana was surprised na hindi siya nanalo. Against De La Hoya, ganon din. So, it doesn't take much talent to drive Mayweather against the ropes. And when that happens, doon mo na mabibreak down ang defense ni Juan. He's a very good defensive boxer.
So, di ba? Sabi nga nila, di ba?
Against the rope, open siya. Kasi he can only do so much ilag siya ng ilag. Tama yung description ni Juan. Against a volume fighter like Pacquiao, sooner or later tatamaan siya.
Agree ka ba din sa
can Pacquiao corner Mayweather? Yes, I believe he can, but it will be very difficult. First of all, si Mayweather is a very good counter-puncher. So, yun yung nakabangan talaga ni Pacquiao. Hindi siya basta sugod ng sugod. Yun nga, he has to use the lateral movements nga para siguro lituhin si Mayweather, kaliwa kanan, before he can talagang go in for the kill. So, kung question na kung makakorder na si Mayweather, it can be done. I think Pacquiao, siguro in the early rounds, he can do that, but it will be very difficult.
Is a knockout important for you guys? What do you think?
Sa akin, my personal opinion is, Pacquiao is fighting the Las Vegas 8K.
And Mayweather always has his bouts in Las Vegas.
Especially at MGM Grand. Kailangan si Pacquiao siguro dahil you know Mayweather, you know how he works the fight para matapos yung 12 rounds. Tapos katulad ng nangyari kay Maidana, akala nga ni Maidana panalo na siya. Tingin ko knocking out Mayweather is very important. Hindi mananalo si Pacquiao if this is a close fight. I don't think so. Tingnan mo sa betting. Betting pa lang, odds makers are making Mayweather like their favorite boy. So, biglang taas ka agad ng odds against Pacquiao. So, I think if it goes 12 rounds, may hanggang sa Pacquiao. If it's a decision, I should think that a knockout is very important. June for Pacquiao.
Well, it's possible pa rin na mananalo si Pacquiao by decision. For as long as sa bawat round decisive. Kasi, say for example, if you're a biased judge, if you see two fighters na sa tingin mo even, ang round na yun, bibigay mo doon sa boxer for whom you're biased. Diba? But if it's clear na merong isang, kunyari, merong one boxer gets knocked down, hindi mo pwedeng dayain yung score na yun. You have to score it to 10-8. At least, at the very least, no? 10-8. Ngayon, pag ginawa mong 10-9 yan, mahalatang ng daya ka. So, in other words, Pacquiao can still win by decision. Of course, the bigger chance for him is to win by knockout. But he can still win by decision if, in most rounds, kailangan decisive na makukuha niya. Maliwanag na.
Talagang dominant siya.
Oo, maliwanag in every round. Kasi the judge will not give you a score na total na. He will give you a score round by round. So 10-8, 10-8. Hindi naman niya concern na kung yung dulo kung anong magiging total nun eh. Ang magiging concern niya is bibigay ko ba dun sa boxer na pinapabura ko o hindi. Mahuhuli ba ako pag ginawa ko ito? Maliwanag, nasa score eh. So, of course, hindi naman sabihin imposible yun.
Kasi parang sinasabi mo yun, mahiya naman sila eh. Pero parang
well, actually, hindi sila yan. Pinanalo na si Bradley over Pacquiao sa first fight. Parang very blatant. Kaya lang kasi, nagawang nadaya si Pacquiao doon, maliwanag na nadaya siya ron. Pero mahirap ikuan kasi nada-justify pa ng judges. Kita namin doon sa round tapla eh. O panalo si Mayweather eh. Kung yung round naman na yun, hindi masyadong decisive for either fighter.
it can go either way, di ba?
It can go either way. It can go the way of the boxer that they can go.
Kaya kailangan decisive.
Kailangan decisive.
Ikaw, Francis, panilig ka knockout.
It would be perfect if, it would be great if Manny Pacquiao actually makes the decision against Mayweather. Siyempre, it's a guy who makes a living out of winning boxing bouts by decision. So, parang, pero I think talaga the importance of the knockout, not just a knockout, but an early knockout, kasi you have to start wondering what's going through his mind pag medyo 7, 8, 9 round, eh, wala pa yung knockout na hinahanap. Baka ma-pressure na 10th, maging careless na on the 11th. So, you have to, yung mental aspect of it. But the importance of the knockout, like sabi ni is it takes judging out of the equation. And even if we know that he can win, in fact, there are some experts who are saying that they expect Pacquiao to win by decision, just to make sure that there's no hanky-panky or whatever. And yun lang yung importance ng knockout. Plus, it turns his career around completely. Parang bigla na naman siyang supernova ulit, like what happened after the De La Hoya fight. Tapos, you never know. It might even force the hand of Mayweather to agree to a rematch, which would be even bigger. So, ang dami, so much is riding on a knockout. But then, you know, I think we'll all be happy even if he wins by decision.
Talaga.
You can actually feel in yourself, right? The fear in Fred Roach's heart. No? He says, Manny should win every round decisively. Dalawang ibig sabihin yan. One is, kailangan manalo siya na kung hindi niya man-out hanggang sa matapos, manalo siya by decision. Second thing is, parang sinasabi niya na baka hindi man-out ng Manny, kaya kailangan manalo tayo ng decision. It's food for thought. Hindi mo alam kung ano yung niya sabihin doon eh. Capable ba si Manny to knock out Mayweather? Or capable ba si Manny of winning sa scorecards? Yun eh. Yun yung hindi mo So, I think a knockout is very, very important. Pero yung sa decision nga, may doubts ako na pagka close fight, wala si Pacquiao dyan.
Malabo. Pero ganun ka rin ba?
Let's not forget that this is Las Vegas. No? So, at the back of our minds, naglalaro yung isipan natin na hindi lang si Mayweather yung kalaban ni Pacquiao. Mga pati yung judges, pwede makalaban. So, I think, alam ito ng kampo ng Pacquiao at they will go for a knockout win. I think Pacquiao will win by knockout against Mayweather.
From the standpoint ng mga promoters, yung mga the money men behind the fight game, it could be profitable for them na manalo si Pacquiao by decision. If Manny Pacquiao wins by decision, definitely, I'm sure Mayweather would demand that match. If Manny loses by decision, magre-retire na si Mayweather. Wala na siya sabi.
Wala na kailangan patunayan.
So, decision, pwede pa rin na siya. By, if, let's say, nananaig yung fight map in Las Vegas, it's profitable para sa kanila for Pacquiao to win by decision.
If Pacquiao wins by knockout ba, papayag na mag-rematch si Mayweather? Matatawag na siya?
Yes, I think so.
Babawi.
Hindi, they control the first fight. They set all the terms. So I think kung Pacquiao wins by knockout, even by decision, there's going to be a second fight.
And it will not be under Manny's terms.
I'm not really sure. Kasi kung decision lang, baka ano pa din, Mayweather pa din.
Hindi, pero kaya lang meron ng 1 sa Mayweather. Hindi na yung wala na yung 0. Diba?
Mas malaki at stake.
Endurance. Big factor ba to? Endurance?
I think it's gonna play a key role, especially because I would presume that Mayweather's game plan would be take this fight as late as possible. So, Manny, kumbaga kailangan pang matagalan talaga si labanan ni Manny dyan. He has to bring everything to the, he has to make sure that whatever he brings to the first round, he can bring in 12 rounds. That's the whole endurance thing will play a big part because Mayweather changes tactics midway to the late rounds. He studies his opponent sa first few rounds, and then yun yung strength niya talaga. He's a very smart boxer. So endurance talaga will play a lot of role for Manny. He really has to be able to bring the first round up to the 12th round.
We've run out of time, pero huwag kayong alis. We'll come back for the second edition of this roundtable